Ooh, see the purple sky? Isn't that pretty? Awesome. Good old weekend television, Empire of the Ants. Giant ants. Arr. This is Sunday, and I walked down to the house that had open house today to see what kind of changes were made, because I'd been in there before, when the previous owner lived there. And they took out just about everything, cleaned everything out, and they changed the kitchen into modern kitchen with granite countertops. That part looked nice. Painted everything beige and put in real cheap carpeting. But that's about it, and they're asking almost $125,000. The rest of the houses on this block are anywhere from $76,000 to $100,000 worth. So I don't know if they're going to get that, because right across the street from them is a guy that comes in at about 3:34 every morning, boom, 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 boom music, and next to that is some people that have derelict cars in the driveway in pieces with no license plates on them. And it was a nice young couple looking at the place. But if they look out across the street and see that, it's like, I don't know, how safe is the neighborhood? Well, the neighborhood's pretty safe. It's just, some people are a little on the sloppy side. And there are dogs and things like that around here. But it's not a bad neighborhood. Then I walked over to Mom's. I thought, well, should I go in or not? Because it's starting to rain. I was just trying to get some walk in. I went and Richard opened the door, and I went in, and apparently the caregiver didn't have a babysitter today, so she brought her kids with her. One girl was 14, sat on the couch with her iPhone and pouting. And the other one was 3 years old and full of so much energy you wish you could bottle it and sell it to old people. That little kid was like Ricochet Rabbit. Bing, bing, bing! He cute as all can get out. He was the cutest little thing. And I don't know, he liked playing with my hair. And we sat and we watched cartoons. And we talked about stuff and sang little kid songs. And, the girl should have called her boss, and I guess she really needs some money. That's why she made a deal that can she bring her kids. So Richard was watching the little one until I came over. So I was there a couple hours watching this little kid. I mean, he was cute and everything, full of energy. He was adorable. Richard took a picture of me and the little kid drawing pictures of kitty cats and cars and things like that. We drew a picture of a motorcycle. He would have his hand on the pencil, and I put my hand around his and guided the pen, right? We drew a motorcycle with the guy driving it with a helmet on to be safe. And then he goes, where's the girl? She's supposed to be behind him on the motorcycle. I said, okay, we'll draw a girl. So we drew a girl holding on to the driving guy with a motorcycle helmet on to be safe. I said, there they are. They're driving down the street. And he goes, well, where are the babies? Where are the children? I said, they're at home with Grandma. So he starts drawing these like little bundles, like babies in blankets. There's 5 or 6 of them. I'm like, oh, brother. Oh, wow. So what do you want to be when you grow up? Motorcycle rider. But he was a nice little kid. I know my mother, I left about the time the caregiver left, because I knew what my mother was going to rant and rave, and I did not want to hear it. And so I came home. I made some kielbasa, sauerkraut, and dumplings. Good mid-European meal. I'm going to make some chili and put it on a video. I've got the ingredients all ready. I'll just do it in a little bit when I'm settled here. I found some college transcripts from the first associate's degree that I have. There's a government job that I've done twice before in the past. They're their 9-month tour of duties is what they call them. They're just like short pieces of time that they hire people for special projects, like sorting out medical records of veterans, or looking up copying records for veteran benefits in hospitals, and basically that's what they do. I can do that, and I fit all the qualifications. I can do it, even though the system's probably updated since I did it 30 years ago. But I'm sure I could do it, so I'm gonna have to send that in, hand that in, or whatever. Go by the VA office tomorrow and apply for another Social Security card, which I cannot find, but here's the form, and I filled it out. Trying to get my ducks in a row. I'm looking up prices of things. I have a giant 15-man Wenzel canvas tent that I got many years ago. I was going to try to sell it for $50. They go for like $350. But it's old. Got almost all the poles. I think I'm missing 1 or 2 partial poles. But those are easy to come by. And I don't know. And I found an old thermos kit with 2 thermos bottles that have corks in them, that old, and from the 50s, early 60s. There's 2 thermos bottles and a metal box which you put your food in, and they fit into a zippered case. I've seen them on eBay from anywhere from $26 to $126. I was going to ask $30 or $40, something like that. I don't know. I don't think I've ever sold anything on eBay, and I'm not really sure how to do that, but I've got to do something because I have no income. I put a call out on Facebook. Please, anybody. I don't think I'll be able to do the plasma thing. They had told me that my veins are not big enough, and I am fighting all kinds of infections. Infection in my teeth up here, and sinus, which is probably due to this. I'm fighting that every day, and they said if your body's fighting off an infection, you can't give plasma because you need that to fight off your infection. Otherwise, you'll either end up in the hospital or you could die. $40 for plasma or death? It's a pain in the butt being poor. How many days do I have until California? 18 days? 18 days till California. Oh man, I can't wait. Oh, wow. Upward and onward.